Before we begin, listeners should be aware that this episode contains graphic and disturbing material, including extreme violence, sexual assault, the murder of multiple women, and discussion of cannibalism allegations. The victims in this case include sex workers and Indigenous women, and the details reflect the brutality and systematic failures surrounding their disappearances. Listener discretion is strongly advised. Please take care of yourself while listening. Some people are treated as if they matter less when they disappear. Not officially. No one ever says it out loud, but it shows up in the pauses, in the paperwork, in the way urgency quietly drains from a case once certain boxes are checked. Sex worker, Indigenous, addicted, transient, high risk. The language is clinical, almost polite, but the meaning is clear. Some lives are not expected to be protected in the same way. Some deaths are easier to live with than others. For sex workers, danger is often framed as choice. Risk is treated as consent. When something goes wrong, the response is rarely alarm. It's resignation. They knew the risks. They lived what life they could. They'll turn up. And when they don't, the silence stretches longer than it should. For Indigenous women, the pattern is even older. Over-policed in life, under-protected in death. Families report daughters missing and are met with indifference, suspicion, or delay. Assumptions replace action. Files are set aside. Time passes. And time, in these cases, is everything. This isn't about individual cruelty. It's about systems that quietly rank victims by perceived worth. Once law enforcement accepts the idea that someone is high risk, urgency erodes, investigations slow. Disappearances are rationalized instead of challenged. Patterns are missed not because they aren't visible, but because they aren't considered important enough to interrupt anything else. The danger of this thinking isn't abstract. It doesn't just harm families, it creates blind spots. And blind spots are where predators thrive. In Vancouver's downtown east side, those blind spots grew wide. Women vanished. Reports were filed. Concerns were raised. And for years, the question wasn't who was doing this. I'm Becca.
And this is Dan.
And you're listening to Shadows in the Pines.
Welcome back to the show.
Mm-hmm. Welcome back, everyone.
Lots of good news.
Oh, yes?
For our listeners. We mentioned it on the Patreon episode, but those listeners are few and far between as of yet.
Yes.
So not everybody knows unless they, follow our TikTok like they do.
Yeah.
And we have a website.
It's party. It is.
It's pretty goddamn good.
Oh, yeah.
It's www.shadowsinthepines.com.
Mm-hmm.
And on this website, which we are very proud of,
yes,
you get all kinds of goodies.
Yes.
You get a complete episode list. You get links to where you can find these episodes,
mm-hmm,
such as if you have Apple, you can just click on Apple.
That's marvelous.
Or Spotify or Pandora or YouTube or Amazon. They're all there.
Mm-hmm.
iHeartRadio.
Yeah.
Some you didn't know you needed.
Exactly.
Some you didn't know you loved. Some you probably already have.
Go check it out. Oh, that's so awesome. I love it.
In addition to that, it also has the links to our social medias.
Nice.
Our Facebook, our Instagram, and our ever beloved TikTok. My baby.
Ever beloved TikTok. Yes.
I don't give a shit. Almost 50, and I love the talk.
It's highly entertaining. It is.
I like it more than TV sometimes because it's like shorter.
Yeah, it holds your attention span.
And
yeah. And then if you're bored, you're just like, swipe.
It's so much easier to switch from commercials. You know what I don't like though?
What?
I don't like when you get into a video and then it's like part 1.
Oh.
But the person that posted it didn't fucking bother to post like a part 2 or part 3.
Oh.
So you're just left hanging. Like, well, what happens to that guy?
They probably died. I'm just kidding.
Probably. It's the end for him.
It's the end. This is my one song about making friends with a raccoon. Yeah.
I'd listen to that.
And that's why there was never a part 2.
I'd listen to that shit on repeat. They talk about their creepy little fingers.
Yeah.
Their hands are cool. I don't know why everybody thinks they're creepy. I want to give them tools.
I'd be afraid to give raccoons some tools. Oh my God.
Put yourself to use, you fucking trash panda.
Well, that's a really fun card game. It is. That is a fun
card game.
Yeah.
I think I have that one. I think I do. I think it's on my bookshelf.
It's a good one.
I have a lot of those weird games, like exploding kittens and shit.
That's really funny to play too.
Right.
Yeah.
So, this is a fucking crazy case.
Yeah, that's a great way to put that.
And before we begin, let me first apologize that this episode is releasing late. It is 100% my fault.
Well, I would like to blame technology.
I'm fucking... Look, it's just 2 of us.
Yes, it is.
We're only 2 humans. We do have lives outside of this podcast, believe it or not. And sometimes those lives get in the way. And other times my own frustration gets in the way, which was the case for this case.
Yeah. That's okay.
I write and research and edit this thing. And I was just not, I wasn't achieving the voice I wanted to convey with it, if that makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Mixed with the fucking sheer amount of detail that I'm about, and like,
yeah, that's why we have
this
that
is
content
going to
warning.
be fucking part 1 of 3, and I might do 4. I don't know if I'll need to stretch it into 4, but I might.
Right.
Because this is fucking expansive.
Yeah.
It is probably the craziest fucking case that we've covered so far, easily. In just like...
Well, yeah, this is the first time that we're going to talk about
fucking
cannibalism. So,
yes.
You know.
Oh boy.
Buckle up, Buttercup.
Yeah, this case has sex workers. It's got cannibalism. It's got fucking filthy fucking farm people.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh.
But most importantly, it involves an often overlooked and marginalized community that doesn't get a lot of attention because of the nature of who they are, that being sex workers and especially indigenous women. Which is...
That's unfortunate.
It's fucking unfortunate. It's sad. It's downright barbaric.
Yeah.
If you're in law enforcement and someone comes to you and says any combination of the words gone, missing, it's not like them, fucking make a report.
Yeah.
I don't care who it is.
Yeah. You just do.
I don't give a shit if
it's a human being.
The fucking person reporting it has been in there 50 fucking 2 times that goddamn week.
Right, exactly.
Make a fucking report of it.
Yeah. Make that report. These are all people. They're all human. Everybody deserves that. It's unfortunate. It's so unfortunate.
It is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to tell this story. And again, it's one of those ones where I'll name the victims I can.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you know when I can about the ones, but a lot of it is, it's just not good.
No.
It's
messed up, people.
It's awful. So let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Shall we? So before any names and before any timelines and before any kind of single disappearance, we kind of need to have a clear understanding of the environment that these women were living in and how cases originating from that environment were typically handled.
Sounds good.
And we're talking about Vancouver, BC. Vancouver's downtown east side in the late 1980s and 1990s was super dense, highly visible, and under constant police presence.
Mm-hmm.
Patrols were routine, arrests were frequent, and surveillance was not limited. It's not a neighborhood operating outside law enforcement's awareness. But what it is lacking is any kind of fucking stability. Many of the residents that lived there during this time had overlapping challenges like addiction and untreated mental illness, chronic poverty and unstable housing. And daily life involved movement between shelters, friends' apartments, basically couch surfing.
Wow.
And of course, treatment facilities and the street.
Yeah.
So it's unpredictable movement, but it's normal within this particular community at the time.
Yeah.
And for women involved in survival sex work, which is what we're going to call it, because they're not doing it because they enjoy it.
Correct.
The routines are especially fluid because, work locations change.
Mm-hmm.
Clients are transient.
Mm-hmm.
Nights away from familiar spaces are kind of common. And contact with family or support systems was a lot of the times intermittent at best.
Mm-hmm.
And these patterns kind of make it difficult to establish clear baselines for when someone is truly missing versus temporarily unreachable.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And violence at this time was also a known constant. Assaults, robberies, and sexual violence especially were frequently discussed within the community, but rarely reported in a way that led to sustained investigation. And many of these women had prior negative experiences with police and learned that reporting often resulted in scrutiny of their own behavior rather than any kind of protection for them.
Oh, so unfortunate.
It absolutely is. So as a result, disappearances were rarely clear-cut events. There's no single moment when alarms sound. They get reports coming in inconsistently, sometimes from family members, sometimes from outreach workers, sometimes weeks or months after, the last contact.
Mm-hmm.
And by then, timelines are so fragmented and, evidence is already compromised.
Yeah.
Now, for Indigenous women, those complications are magnified. Families who attempted to report loved ones missing often encountered delays, jurisdictional confusion, or incomplete follow-up. Files were opened, closed, and transferred between departments without centralized tracking, and there was no unified system existing to flag patterns across these cases. So each disappearance is handled in isolation. And women were categorized as adults with high-risk lifestyles, meaning there was no automatic escalation when contact stopped. So without immediate signs of foul play, cases stalled early, leads went cold quickly, and because no single department was tasked with reviewing disappearances collectively, the broader patterns failed to trigger any kind of coordinated action. So, yeah, this case, it's not going to begin with secrecy or invisibility. It begins with fragmentation of information, of responsibility, and especially of urgency. It's a setting where instability was already treated as normal. So that's kind of the foundation that all of this is built on.
That's just so sad.
It gets so much worse.
Like, yeah, it's okay. She'll show up in a couple of days. She just went with a John for a weekend.
All right. So we've kind of set the scene.
Yeah. That's just sad. Those poor families.
Yeah. So let's talk about who we're talking about. The name at the center of this case. And it's Robert William Pickton, or Willie. That's what everybody called him. What everybody actually called him was Piggy.
You showed me what he looked like, and I'm like, okay.
He was also called Rat Face. Which, after looking at the pictures,
makes sense. It makes sense.
Are you a rat face? I mean,
oh, God.
I'm not going to judge, but you do look like a rat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll put pictures on the Instagram. You got to see this dude. It's nuts. So, before Robert Willie Piggy Pickton became a name associated with one of the most horrifying serial murder cases in Canadian history, he is something far less remarkable. He's a quiet, socially awkward man living on the margins of society, largely ignored, often underestimated, and frequently dismissed as harmless. And we know that's never good.
No. That's a making for a serial killer right there.
So Pickton was born and raised in Port Coquitlam, British Columbia, on a pig farm that would later become infamous.
Never trust a pig farmer.
Never. So from the outside, the Pickton family appeared to be rural, private, and eccentric. But, you take a closer look and it's a household defined by neglect, cruelty, filth, and a lot of control. A place where normal social development never really stands a chance.
Oh, that's just so sad.
So Willie was not raised in isolation, but kind of might as well have been. He grew up surrounded by animals, decay, violence, and emotional deprivation. Cleanliness was non-existent. When I tell you these are some filthy motherfuckers. Ew.
Shaking my head going, nope, nope.
Yeah. And we'll get to that. So, kind of like, unlike the stereotypical image of a serial killer, this dude is not charismatic. He is not intelligent. And he's not really outwardly violent in his early years. He's shy, he's passive, and often described as slow, withdrawn, and emotionally stunted. So to kind of understand how Willie Pickton became capable of what he would do later, you can't really start with the murders. You have to start with this fucking farm and the people who ran it and the environment they created and the damage it kind of inflicted long before any fucking one of these girls goes missing.
Oh my God.
And we're going to start that story with his fucking parents.
Of course.
Leonard and Louise Pickton.
Mm-hmm.
Leonard and Louise. They have lovely names.
Don't they?
But they are not lovely people. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you that we hate them.
Okay. Fair enough. Oh, jeez.
Because Leonard and Louise are not simply neglectful parents. They're the architects of an environment that fosters dysfunction, cruelty, and long-term psychological damage. Their physical presence alone left a lasting impression on anyone who encountered them.
That sounds creepy.
Yeah.
Like real creepy.
So, Leonard Pickton was described as physically imposing and intimidating. He was broad-shouldered, often unkempt, and almost always smelled strongly of alcohol. His posture and demeanor were aggressive, his voice loud and sharp, and neighbors and acquaintances recalled him as volatile and threatening, a man who carried himself like someone perpetually looking for confrontation.
Oh, God.
And his appearance matched his temperament. Harsh, unrefined, and fucking menacing.
I had to left him alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's married to Louise Pickton, a way more disturbing human being.
How could you get more disturbing?
Let me fucking,
oh my God.
Let me clue you in, friend.
Ooh.
Let me clue you in. So Louise was frequently described as severe, rigid, and deeply unsettling in both appearance and behavior.
Oh, God. Unsettling in appearance.
Yeah. No, I don't know fucking why this is so goddamn funny to me, but this is fucking funny to me. So, people regularly reported that she let her teeth rot out of her head.
Oh, God.
So she's, Toothless. Number one, walking around with no teeth or rotting teeth, and was probably a close talker. You can imagine that
right in your face.
Yeah. And,
oh my God.
So she's missing most of her teeth. And, that causes your mouth to kind of collapse inward and give her, the old lady look. But most people also recalled that she had a full beard. So this toothless jagaloon's fucking roaming the countryside, jagged teeth and fucking a full beard, and then like, fucking get back in the house, Mom. What the fuck?
Oh my God. I haven't not seen a picture of her, which is what I can imagine in my own head. Oh my God.
Yeah, it was also reported that she would wear very dirty men's trousers tucked into galoshes and a robe. Like that's her daily outfit. No Fashion Week at Milan on in the TV at the fucking old Pickton house.
Oh my God, I can't even.
So yeah, I mean, imagine that.
Oh my God, no.
Fucking
oh my God.
on a pig farm.
Well.
So beyond that, she wore her hair tightly pulled back and carried herself with a cold, authoritarian presence.
Oh my God.
So combined with her physical appearance, her demeanor made many people uncomfortable.
You think? Oh my God.
And she was not maternal, approachable, or gentle.
Mm.
She projected dominance, not care.
Mm.
And people said that she spoke bluntly, often cruelly, and showed little interest in social niceties.
Mm-hmm.
Which, makes sense. You know.
You let your teeth rot. Of course, you're not going to care about social niceties.
Yeah. I mean, you're terrorizing the town with your fucking outward appearance when you do go into town. But
I'm surprised they allowed her into town.
But despite this fucking crazy bitch's weirdness,
mm-hmm.
She runs this farm with fucking obsessive focus.
Mm.
And kind of prioritizes the pigs over her children. And hygiene is ignored. Filth is normalized. And sometimes Louise reportedly forced Willie to eat with the pigs and sleep in contaminated conditions. Just to reinforce his role as lesser.
Less than the pig.
Yeah, basically like you're no better than livestock.
Oh, dear God.
And affection was non-existent. There was no praise, and control was absolute.
Yikes, yeah. How could you grow up even semi-normal in that environment?
I know, right? So we're going to get into so much of this, but as a little bit of foreshadowing, as Willie gets older, her dominance doesn't fade. It just evolves. And she kind of exerts long-term financial and psychological control over him. And she does this by withholding inheritance money until he turns 40, basically.
Oh, my God.
So she, spoiler alert, dies eventually. And one of her final acts as a big fuck you to this kid is like, here is money for your brother, money for your sister. They get 100% control over the family business. And you get some money, but you can't have it till you're 40. Oh my God. And you're not allowed to leave the farm. Because if you move off the farm, you get nothing. Yeah, dude, it's fucked up. And we're going to get more into why.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Why that is the way it is.
Yeah.
This episode, oh my God, there's so much to this episode, and this is just part one.
Yeah.
We're not even going to, we're going to barely skim the surface of anybody that has been hurt or gone missing. Most of that is going to be in part two.
Oh my God.
And then the third part will be the revelation and what they find at this fucking farm.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh my God. If we're barely touching the surface, this is...
No, it's...
Wow.
We're going on a journey.
Yeah.
A very gross...
You know what?
Pig-infested journey.
I'm just glad we don't have to smell the pig infestation. Because no, thank you. No.
I should have thought ahead and made this a more interactive experience for you.
I do not want to scratch and sniff. No, thank you.
Hey, I got a bucket. Pull that out.
This is not fear factor. Stop it.
What is it? It's pig shit. Sorry. I'll take it outside.
Yeah.
So, old Willie Boy is not the only kid. They actually have three. Mm. And he's the middle child.
Okay.
So there's Robert, Willie, and then there's Linda, who's the oldest daughter.
Okay.
And David, who's the youngest. So Linda Pickton, as I just said, is the oldest of the Pickton siblings. Mm-hmm. Born into the same rural isolation and dysfunction that defines the rest of this family. But she doesn't remain a part of it in the same way her brothers did.
Oh.
And from an early age, she kind of stands apart, not really in defiance, but in distance. And she's treated way better than the boys. I don't know if it's because she's the oldest or she's the girl, but she doesn't have it nearly as bad as the other two.
Huh.
So, you know, was always described as cleaner, more put together, more conventional than the rest of the household. While the farm itself fell into neglect, Linda appeared to make an effort to maintain a sense of normalcy. She tried to dress more traditionally. She carried herself differently and didn't really present with the same level of grime or deterioration that became associated with the Pickton property over time.
That's really sad that it's known to be filthy. Good job, Linda.
Personality-wise, Linda was quieter and more reserved, but not withdrawn. She was not known to be volatile or aggressive, and unlike her brothers, she did not exhibit cruelty, intimidation, or domineering behavior. Instead, she appeared uncomfortable with conflict and increasingly uncomfortable with the environment she was living in.
Like she knew that was not acceptable.
Yeah. Now, Linda is the smartest of all out of all these fuck bags, like, by far.
Oh.
So, as the oldest, you know, she kind of has a front row seat to the gradual unraveling of the family dynamic. She's watching her mom's physical and mental health deteriorate. You know, she's like, fuck, your goatee's coming in nicely.
Let me comb that for you. Yeah. Oh my God.
You know, she's watching the farm slip further into chaos. And she's kind of witnessing her brothers grow more entrenched in behaviors and attitudes that make the property feel unstable and unsafe.
Oh.
So eventually, Linda makes a choice that none of the others do, and she fucking leaves.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Good for her.
So she moves shortly after I'll get to it. They kind of sell the farm and move. And at this point, she's like, fuck this. Like, you're bringing 700 fucking pigs. I'm out.
Oh my God.
And she goes and lives with different family in Vancouver.
Oh, nice.
And like, she's not even like 18 yet. And she's like a kid. And she's like, forget this.
Yeah.
I want a different life. And
good for her.
I presume I couldn't find anything about who the family was, but she went and lived with other family. I presume like an aunt, uncle. Like, I can't imagine being a brother or a sister to Louise or Leonard, but
no, but they had to have somebody.
Yeah.
Right?
So she fucking leaves. She dips out, which is fucking smart.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she doesn't really, she doesn't sever ties completely. She's just no longer immersed in the daily life on the farm from that point forward. And her kind of connection becomes super distant.
Good for her, though.
Yeah.
Not to be entrenched in all of that anymore.
Yeah. So her role in this family is kind of important, not because of what she did, but because of what she didn't do. She didn't stay.
Right, she didn't stay.
She didn't. She's like, nope, I didn't sign up for this level of fucking crazy.
Right.
Deuces.
Yeah. So proud of her.
Right. So that brings us to David. We're going to skip Willie for a minute and we're going to talk about David, the youngest.
Oh, the baby.
Yeah. So he is the youngest, also born into the same fucking bullshit. And he has come at a time where, like, he's the youngest. So this is already...
It's already happening.
Well-established fucking routine by now. All the nonsense that's fucking going on. And, like, it's fucking nonsense.
Yeah.
Like, Leonard's a psychopath. Louise is running around with her fucking beard flying in the wind. Fucking alarming everybody, including her own family.
Right. Jesus.
You know damn well that's the farm where those are fucking kids in school were like, don't go there. Fucking old lady Louise gonna fucking curse you. Your teeth gonna fall out.
Right. One look from her. This is what's gonna happen. Oh my God.
Oh shit. So what are we talking about? David.
Yes, David.
So he's growing up immersed in it.
Mm-hmm.
Only he chooses not to distance himself from it. And from a really young age, he was physically larger and more assertive than his two siblings.
Mm.
So he's the youngest, but he's the biggest.
Yes.
So he's the little brother that's bigger than the big brother. You know that happens sometimes.
Yeah.
And he, she really showed little hesitation in using that against people and would assert himself over others like willy-nilly.
Mm-hmm.
Socially, he was a little bit more confident than his brother and his sister. And despite the conditions on the farm, he had an easier time interacting with people outside the family and didn't really display the same level of social withdrawal.
Okay.
He even dated frequently.
What?
Yeah.
But
I don't know who the fuck is dating this fucking whack-ass stinky David.
Yeah, because if hygiene wasn't a thing in the household. Ha-ha.
Yeah. It's fucking... there's no accounting for taste. There's someone for everyone. Maybe, those farm girls, maybe they like the smell of pig shit and grease. I don't fucking know.
Okay.
Whatever your kink is. Let your freak flag fly.
There you go. Oh my God.
My grandma says, if you want to be funky, feel free. Just don't bring that funk near me. Fucking
That's
birds
awesome
to live by.
There you go. Oh my God.
So, unlike Linda, David leans into this shit. He's fucking staying on the property. He's in the day-to-day operations, and he's kind of treating this place as his domain. And over time, he kind of starts to act less like a son and more like an owner. Oh.
Like, this is my place.
We'll see how that plays out with him and Louise.
Can't imagine that she liked that. No.
So now let's talk about the dude we're talking about, Robert William Pickton, known almost exclusively as Willie, and then later Piggy. He's the middle child of the Pickton family. And, he, from early childhood, he appears markedly different from the other two. He's quiet, he's withdrawn, he's socially awkward. He kind of fades into the background. He speaks very softly, avoids eye contact, and really struggled to communicate clearly, often exhibiting speech difficulties that made him sound younger than his age. Oh. And I read that specifically he had trouble with the R sound. Yeah. And it would be W. You know how they kind of like baby talk almost. Like instead of saying Robert, it was Wobbert. Wobbert.
Maybe that's why it was easier to call him Willie.
Right. And aside from that, also, he and David also apparently had super high-pitched voices. Which also, combined with fucking dirt, is not fucking helping him out. No. Fucking at all.
Not at all.
Like, there's points, I was researching this, where you almost fucking feel bad. Like, this kid fucking had no chance. No fucking chance whatsoever. And you have to wonder, like, had he been able to leave the farm, would any of this had happened? But
that's a question we'll always not have an answer for.
Some people are just born fucking crazy too, because his sister fucking left and she didn't fucking get up to nothing. she becomes a fucking like highly functional fucking member
of society.
Yeah. Like she does fucking good.
She's like, I'm normal.
So who knows? But rest assured, any sympathy you have for this fucking little dipshit goes away pretty fucking quickly.
Yeah.
Once we get into his adult years. So you don't feel bad for long. So physically, Willie was unkempt from an early age. He was almost always dirty. His clothes were stained and ill-fitting. His hair cut short and uneven. People who knew him as a child and teenager described a persistent, overwhelming odor.
What was the odor?
The smell of livestock, waste, decay clinging to him everywhere he goes. Like a funk.
No washing machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
So it's, you know, it's around this time that kids start calling him Rat Face. And it's his nickname for many, many, many years.
Oh.
But we'll learn when that changes to Piggy. So academically, Willie, not the sharpest crayon in the fucking box by any means.
Yeah.
He's got difficulty reading, writing, keeping up with his peers, and eventually is placed in classes for children with special learning and was held back quite a few times.
I can imagine, yeah.
Yeah, and, you know, duh.
Yeah, he's not.
His home life is not the best.
Yeah,
There's nobody at home fucking helping him with his fucking homework. There's no one there fucking like encouraging him or giving him any kind of structure to fucking learn fucking dick about dick.
Right? You're like, whatever. Go feed a pig. That's what they're probably saying.
But despite his difficulties, Willie is not outwardly aggressive as a kid. He doesn't lash out. He internalizes everything, which is almost fucking worse. Because then you're just a time bomb waiting to explode.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
And teachers and classmates remembered him as passive, slow-moving, and deeply uncomfortable in social settings. He didn't fight back when bullied. He absorbed it. So at home, Willie obviously gravitated towards the animals and the farm work.
Yeah.
Like, that's his escape.
He doesn't have to be around his parents or anybody else. Yeah. Nobody's telling him what to do at that point in time if he's with the animals.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And physical labor kind of suited him more than school. And he appeared calmer when performing repetitive tasks because that's what serial killers love. He was methodical and patient and able to focus for long periods without speaking. And this made him useful on the farm and largely invisible.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine. Because if you're not speaking up about anything.
Right. Now, despite her fucking craziness and her batshit insane looks, Willie formed a particularly intense attachment to his mom. Which I get. It's still your fucking mom. Like, you don't care what your fucking mom looks like. That's your fucking mama.
Yeah. Yeah.
And despite her cruelty and neglect and erratic behavior, he remains emotionally dependent on her approval. Again, like...
Everybody has an issue with their moms, huh?
Right? Especially these serial killers.
Yep.
He's seeking her validation well into adulthood. Even as she continues to demean and control him. So, they have a close relationship, but it's deeply unhealthy and toxic as fuck.
Yeah.
And really rooted in dependence rather than care.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Yeah. Now, emotionally, Willie's stunted as fuck.
Yeah. I think the relationship with his mom does not help in any way, shape, or form.
He struggles to form normal friendships or romantic relationships. When he does connect with people, it's kind of often in an imbalanced way, attaching quickly, misreading intimacy, and becoming overly invested. So he, appeared lonely but unsure how to bridge the gap between himself and others.
Mm-hmm.
And as he grew older, Willie did not leave the farm, which I briefly alluded to.
Correct.
Mostly because he fucking can't.
Yeah, because he's got to stay if he wants that money.
Yeah, so he didn't seek any kind of independence. Instead, he really settles into a narrow existence, kind of defined by routine, isolation, and labor. He works, he sleeps, he repeats the cycle. He's got a very small world, very small circle, and it's contained almost entirely within the property and the work that he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
And those who encountered Willie as an adult often described him as unsettling rather than threatening. He was polite, soft-spoken, and seemingly harmless, but there, of course, is that old feeling of there being just something not quite right about old Willie boy.
Mm-hmm.
If something's off, there's a flatness, a disconnect, a sense that emotions don't register the same way as they do with fucking normal people that don't smell of pig shit.
Yep.
So he's not commanding any kind of attention. He's not dominating rooms. He's at the edges of the room watching, and listening like a fucking creamer. And for a long time, that makes him pretty easy to overlook.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the fucking family we're dealing with.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's got a sister that laughs. He's dependent upon his mom for approval. She could care less. And then he's got a baby brother who is bigger and intimidating and forcing his dominance onto his older brother. Mm-hmm. Okay. Got it.
Now we're up to speed.
Jesus. Yeah.
Do you remember that old Guns N' Roses song, Down on the Farm? It's really bad. It was from like the spaghetti incident. Fucking CD or something.
Mm-mm.
Anyways, like the whole time I've been researching this and like doing the fucking work, that song's playing in the back of my head, and it's just the one lyric where Axl Rose screams, "Everything smells like horse shit down here on the farm."
Oh my God. Oh, there you go. There's a memory.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So if you haven't heard that song, you should keep it that way. It's not worth listening to.
Okay, noted.
So let's talk a little bit about life on this farm.
Okay.
Because it is very much defined by neglect, filth, and isolation. Not a good trio.
No.
Now, from the outside, the property appears run down, but really unremarkable.
Mm-hmm.
It's just another working farm in rural British Columbia. Mm-hmm. But the inside, the inside, Becca.
Uh-oh.
It's something else entirely.
Thank you, Alan.
Now, the house itself was never properly maintained. And animals moved freely through the living space. Yeah. Now, the door is wide open to animals.
And they're just walking in.
Hey, chicken, mi casa es su casa. Pollo.
They're just coming in.
Yeah, they're just moving freely through the fucking house. So and I'm talking like pigs, chickens, fucking cows, like livestock. Like fucking livestock.
They don't.
They're wandering in and out of rooms without restriction. So, yeah, you can about imagine.
No wonder why Willie stank like he stank.
Yeah. No, they did have people that would have to go out there sometimes, like a repairman. They're like the cops do show up for this and that here and there for a couple of things before shit hits the fucking fan.
Well, I'm pretty sure.
And they all say the same thing, that The entire fucking inside is wall to wall, floor to ceiling fucking shit. Like feces everywhere. Mud, blood, garbage, fucking bugs everywhere.
That's gross.
Like old food.
Yeah. That's maggots.
Garbage. Yeah. Just fucking like, nobody cleaned anything. Nobody like cleaned a fucking thing.
That is
so the whole house.
That makes me itch. Like I just, nope. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Beyond that, this house had no shower.
Did it?
They had a wash basin. That's how rural they were. Like just this thing that's essentially like a ghetto tub. But of course, bathing was infrequent. These kids were rarely washed.
My God.
Except for Linda.
Yeah.
Linda was able to bathe whenever she fucking wanted to. Mm-hmm. But, you know, the other two, they would go weeks without bathing.
Okay, so how did they not?
So,
they had been covered in sores.
You imagine.
They would had to have been.
Yeah.
I mean,
and they're going to school this way.
Oh my God.
Which I feel so bad for them. Like,
poor community.
And they just don't care. They just, because it's normal to them, which is even sadder.
Yeah, that's their normal. Like, it's fine for the cows to come in here and shit on my trousers. And I'll just pull them up out of there and flick it off and put them on.
Yeah. So dirty laundry, dirty bodies, dirty house, barely any furniture. No, the beds that they have are mattresses on the floor. And like bugs everywhere.
No, I do not want ants in my room. Thank you.
Yeah.
No.
So this is a pig farm. And of course, these pigs are central to their daily life. And we're talking hundreds of them. Hundreds.
Oh, the noise. Oh, my God.
Yeah. So their pens are overcrowded. They're poorly maintained. Waste management for all this is non-existent. They're just allowing filth to accumulate unchecked. And the stench from the farm traveled far beyond the property lines.
I can imagine.
And it became a frequent complaint among neighbors as nearby developments increased. Like, seriously, people would call the cops and be like, what in the actual fuck?
What is this smell?
Like, get out there with a pressure washer and some fucking Lysol and do something about this.
But if they're letting the pigs crap everywhere and they're not cleaning it out. I'm sure you'll tell me later if they were butchering these pigs for food, because that couldn't have been.
Yes, they are.
You were eating.
Oh, just you wait, girlie. Just you wait.
You ate your shot and then you ate your shot. I don't know.
Yeah.
That had to have been the worst bacon ever.
Like it is fucking bonkers. And just be thankful you didn't live in Canada around this time at all.
I am very thankful that I did not.
So, what are we talking about? Pigs?
Pigs and the
stench
that they had. The stench from the.
So, okay. Now, you got to be wondering at this point, okay, they're filthy motherfuckers. They got all these fucking pigs. Where the fuck are they getting this money?
Yeah, like how?
So they had money because they had a fucking shit ton of land. And the land that they did own, I guess, was super fucking valuable.
Oh.
So they would just sell off chunks of it to developers for massive amounts of money. Because insane. Developers, when they have their ideas and they're like, we want to put apartment complexes over here or a shopping mall or whatever, fucking, they'll usually fucking pay whatever the fuck it takes to get the fucking project fucking going.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're not known to take no for a fucking answer.
It's true.
So these Pickton fucking weirdos, they're selling off fucking chunks of land left and right. And I mean, they got fucking cash for days. Like, we're
That's
talking
insane.
fuck you money.
And yet they can't pick up a cloth and clean their house.
Yeah, you can't hire a fucking Mary maid with all that fucking cash you got laying around. Covered in maggots and shit.
Maybe learn how to close the door.
Oh, shit.
Good Lord.
Man.
Wow.
So, they got money.
That's insane.
It is insane when you think about the fact that they were living the way they did was an absolute fucking choice.
Yeah.
It was a choice. They had money. They could have done something about it.
Yeah, they could have had
They very much are like, fuck no, man. Leave that shit on the wall. That's where it goes. How else are we going to know where the fuck it's at?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Man.
Mm-mm.
So, the kids are not bringing friends home.
Something tells me no.
And, like I said, they did get a few outside people that had to go there to do certain things, like repair a pipe or fucking whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And the ones who did have to go out there did not ever fucking go back.
I don't blame them.
They were like, nope, fucking once is enough.
Yeah. No, thank you. Mm-mm.
So let's talk about school.
Oh, these poor kids.
It was never a place of stability or safety for the Pickton children at all.
Mm-mm.
From the beginning, Willie and David, of course, those two specifically arrived kind of already set apart. They're visibly dirty. They're fucking reeking of fucking feces and fucking animal and farm.
Yeah.
They're wearing unwashed clothes. So they're getting bullied a lot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And their appearance kind of makes them immediate targets for, ridicule and exclusion.
Oh, yeah. That would have been such an easy target. I'm not going to lie.
Linda would receive help with her homework. The boys would not. There were no books read to them, no homework assistance, no encouragement. Education just kind of simply didn't matter on the farm. It was all about labor.
Wow.
Unless you were Linda.
Yeah.
Like, she really fucking escapes this fucking madness.
Yeah.
And of course, Willie, like we talked about a little bit, he's got poor grades. He's in special ed classes. He's riding a short bus home.
Mm-hmm.
They're letting him out early so he's not a danger to the rest of the students. You remember when they used to do that?
Yes.
They would let those kids out early.
Yes. There you
They
go.
weren't taking no chances. No. That was a system that worked.
That's true. Let's bring that back. Let's bring it back.
How do we get them home? I don't know. There's not that many of them. Give them that short bus.
Oh my God.
So, and I also mentioned briefly that they had super high pitched voices and difficulty pronouncing certain words. Mm-hmm. Now, despite this, the boys, they were expected to leave school during the day to work on the farm. Like they would just leave early. They'd dip out because they'd be like, well, no, I got to go slop the fucking pigs.
Oh,
fuck your history.
Time to go feed them. Yeah. Oh my God.
So, they have super irregular attendance.
Yeah.
And they're always exhausted. Why? Because they're constantly having to slop the fucking pigs. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, eventually, Willie decides that school's bullshit and he's just fucking done. And he leaves entirely at the age of 14. And there's a specific incident that ends his school career. Oh, which is fucking hilarious. Oh, and the incident that ends his schooling is kind of minor on the surface, but really telling in the context of it. So Willie brings a pen to school, and it's a novelty pen, and it's one of those ones from back in the day where it's a woman in a dress. Oh, and if you tip the pen over, the dress falls away and she's naked. Yeah. So he brings that to school. He's showing it off. Everybody's laughing about it. The principal finds out. He's like, give me the fucking pen. Willie's like, go fuck yourself. It's my pen. And the principal's like, give it to me or leave. And Willie's like, okay.
I'm leaving. Yeah.
I'm leaving. And he just fucking doesn't go back to school. He's like, fuck it. That's it.
All because of a pen.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
So
I know you guys couldn't hear my eye roll, but it was happening. It was happening.
It very much happened.
Oh my God.
So, of course, now with school gone, Willie's entire existence is this farm.
Yeah, that's it.
Which is not good.
No.
Wink, wink, and not good.
No, it is not good.
So he's formally placed into slaughter work at way too young an age. Not as an occasional help, but as the primary responsibility.
So from my understanding, when you kill a pig, you have to shoot it in the back of the neck.
I have no idea. I didn't look into it because I don't want to know where my fucking food comes from. Because bacon's delicious.
Bacon is delicious.
And I don't know that I'm going to eat much more right after this episode.
You're going to be bacon free for a little bit.
That should have also been included in our warning up front. Like the following episode is a 3-part series that will put you off your chowder and make you hate bacon.
Just for a little while. It's okay. You've got turkey bacon out there. You can eat that. Oh, there's beef bacon on the market. Look at that.
Oh, there's that awful plant bacon.
Oh, we don't talk about that.
Man, that's not bacon.
No, it's not.
It's barely plant. So these barbarians, his parents, they decide that they're going to train him to be a butcher. And for, intents and purposes and on the surface, it's practical.
Right. Because this is your farm.
Right. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of necessary for the farm survival. Like, someone has to do this shit. Mm-hmm. So, obviously, the fact that they're teaching him anything is fucking crazy. Mm-hmm. And they're teaching him, of course, not gentle.
No.
He was taught to kill animals repeatedly, efficiently, and in large numbers. On some days, he slaughtered as many as 24 pigs. And there was no effort to shield him from the violence of the process, of course. Mm-hmm. No concern for the emotional impact. No discussions of boundaries between work and identity. So slaughter isn't really treated as a grim necessity. It's treated as a routine. But Willie is fucking good at it.
He found his niche.
Yeah. Neighbors and later witnesses would recall that he appeared unusually calm while killing animals. He didn't rush. He didn't hesitate. He didn't seem disturbed. And over time, people noticed something else. He didn't just perform the task. He lingered in it. There were reports that he enjoyed the control involved, the repetition, and, of course, the process itself.
Well, if that doesn't set him up to be...
Now, remember, this dude's like fucking 14 years old.
Yeah.
Which, in the grand scheme of things, seems like it's about the right age for doing farm work like this. Like, I knew a lot of farmers in high school, and they, like, all the fucking kids, like the boys especially, fucking, they were driving tractors at 14, like, helping birth cows and shit. Like, that's hardcore farm shit. You know what I mean? So, like, to me, that this age doesn't seem as shocking.
No.
But the fact that he had to kill animals and not like help them or do random farm chores is where like, you know, the problem is.
Like he was
like, I
just
get
on
it.
the
I'm
sidelines.
just saying like,
farm life is very different from the rest of the world. That's for sure. But yeah, you're still developing as a person at 14 though. Like, and the fact that he doesn't get that discussion of separation between this is how we treat our farm animals because this is, you know, this is our livestock. This is what we do. This is our livelihood.
Yeah.
You know, and like, this is okay here. Well, we don't take this into the real world and we don't treat people like that. Like I mean, we shouldn't have to have that conversation, but at the same time, the fact that they didn't.
Yeah. Well, they didn't get no fucks.
Yeah, no.
She was more concerned about her beard.
Yeah.
And that, you know, that luxurious thing.
Her beard and her rotten teeth.
I just can't get over that shit. She's running around looking like a quintessential witch. Like with the wart nose and shit. You know? Right. Fucking
oh my God.
forking the evil eye at you from the fucking side of the road. Go back inside, you fucking creepy bitch. Get the fuck out of here. You're fucking scaring my dog. I just can't. I'm sorry. It's so fucking bonkers to me. It's like, oh, fuck, Louise.
Oh my God. Oh, yeah, that's funny.
Okay, so he, you know, he's killing all these animals and he develops his own methods. Some are efficient, some are not. But what kind of stands out is that he doesn't appear to be motivated by speed or mercy. The animals were restrained, injured, and bled out slowly, which, of course, isn't industrial farming. It makes it personal.
Yeah.
It becomes enjoyment. People who later watched him work described it as highly unsettling. Not because slaughter is inherently graphic, but because of Willie's demeanor. He was detached, focused, and comfortable. Ugh. So, of course, this becomes his world. There's no balance, no counterweight of normal adolescence, no friendships, no hobbies, no emotional outlets, just blood, noise, and isolation. So, meanwhile, Stinky David, the fucking greaseball Lothario of the high school, apparently.
Oh, my God.
He's staying in school longer. He's dating. He's socializing. And he moves through the world, of course, more easily, despite sharing the same home conditions.
That's weird.
So, you know, the contrast matters because other people noticed it. And Willie damn sure noticed it. And by his late teens, slaughter isn't really just something he did. It's the one place where he has control, competence, and authority. So it's basically like his time to shine.
Right. Because that's where he's succeeding.
Yep. But no one's watching closely enough to ask, you know, what might become of this.
No.
Like, hey,
no.
Maybe being exposed to this repeatedly and having a personal hand in it is not the best thing for a fucking, let's, you know, call it what it is, a child to be doing.
Right, exactly.
So, this fucking farm, you know, it stops being just a pig farm.
Really?
Yes. Now, Leonard and Louise, despite, you know, being two of the filthiest motherfuckers on the fucking face of the planet, they're also always chasing money. That's why they're selling off this land. They like the fucking cash.
Yeah. And they're just like, let's keep this coming in.
Yeah.
Okay.
But their idea of success wasn't cleanliness, order, or growth, obviously.
Mm-mm.
It was volume. More pigs, more land, more output, no matter the cost.
That's crazy.
So, in 1963, the family moves operations to a new property on Dominion Avenue. Now, instead of upgrading their living conditions, like we're moving, we're going to just a whole shit ton bigger plot of land. Time to buy a brand new house. Fuck no. You know what these fucking nasty motherfuckers do? They hire a company to fucking take their shitbox house with them to the fucking new land. Wrap your mind around that.
Wait.
Okay.
No.
But Ma, I'm going to miss the shit wall. That's where I put my shit.
This is January shit. This is
Right?
February shit. Oh my God. They hired a company.
And what about the drawer full of boogers? What's going to happen to that? Yeah, no. These nasty motherfuckers, they physically relocate their original farmhouse along with its filth, rot, and dysfunction.
Oh my God. If I would have been, and they didn't try to like, the movers, they didn't try to like, oh, look, we accidentally dropped your house.
But like, how many moving fucking companies do you think they went through before they found like fucking
and how did
Big Bubba's fucking towing and wrecking?
Or their sense of smell must have been like completely gone.
Yeah. They probably smell just as bad as I'm just picturing fucking a ginger dude in fucking overalls and no shirt with like fucking his man nipple hanging out the side. Fucking weirdly, you know. Like, yeah, I could do that. Like chewing on a toothpick. Like,
yes. Like
yeah, I can move your fucking shit box.
Oh my God.
And they didn't give a fuck. They had money. You know what I mean?
I know,
like,
and that's a weird thing to
they probably were like, fuck it, you're gonna move it. Just name your fucking price.
Just because they were eccentric. That's a really good word to put there for these people. But
eccentric is pretty fucking
gross.
polite.
I know. Gross. Gross. Shit. Can't believe the county didn't come in or whatever.
No shit, right? Come on, Canada.
Yeah. Well,
do better.
Do better. Fuck. Don't let people move the shit box. Yeah.
Who was the prime minister at that time?
I don't know. 1963.
Margaret Thatcher.
Oh my.
That's so wrong.
I have no idea. And my phone is not here and I can't look it up.
Maybe she had something to do with England.
Yeah. She was across the pond.
Right. So these assholes, they're buying more pigs. And they move the farm. They take the fucking dirty house with them. And at this new location, the scale of things increases dramatically.
Oh my God.
So at this point, I also mentioned that the farm expands to roughly 700 pigs.
Holy.
And Linda is like, fuck you. Fuck you pigs. Fuck bringing this dirty house.
Yeah.
I'm out. And she dips out to go live with family in Vancouver at this point.
Good for her.
Yeah.
So good for
She's
her.
like, I want nothing to do with this shit.
Yeah.
So
literally.
Around this time, Louise, beardy Louise, she registers a business under the name B&C Frosted Foods, later renamed B&C Lockers. And it's, on paper, it's a simple idea and pretty smart. This is during a time when many households didn't own large freezers.
Oh, okay.
So customers could buy meat directly from the Picktons and store it on site in industrial freezers owned by the family. So basically picture a long barn, like facility. And inside there, they have industrial freezers. And inside these freezers, if you didn't have a freezer at your residence, you could buy like pork from them or whatever, meat you mind. And you could also pay to have them store it for you. And you just come get it as you need it at your place for whatever you're cooking or whatever.
Okay, but they don't clean anything.
Right.
No, I don't think I want to rent a freezer.
They can buy and store meat, and the locals would just refer to it as the meat locker. Now, you don't want to be buying no fucking meat that comes from this fucking place. Hint, hint.
I'm afraid of this hint.
Period.
Well, just their cleanliness alone, I wouldn't want to. But there must be something else you're going to share with us.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to get into that in the second part.
Oh, okay.
But, spoiler alert, it's people.
No. No. Oh, they didn't have anybody out there to quality control check. What was going on?
Nobody was out there fucking keeping an eye on anything.
There was no Food and Drug Administration.
Like I said,
Canada.
Strap in. I'm taking you on a horrific, graphic. Yeah. We have a bearded lady and a fucking 700 pig strong farm. And this is the first episode.
We're going to get through this.
Do you remember at the very beginning when we were talking about marginalized Indigenous women going missing? We are not even close to that yet. We are so far down the street from that fucking location still.
Hey, we just moved their farm. They just got 700 pigs. And now they want to rent out freezer space for dead meat.
Right.
Gross.
So, customers, now, despite what they know of these people, and they know,
I mean, yeah,
they're not blind.
No.
They have to go out to the farm and talk to Louise, who's running the motherfucking show with an iron fist. Like, she's in charge of fucking everything.
I can't believe she's in.
Like, they're aware of how filthy the fucking place is. And despite that, they still trust the Picktons with their fucking food.
That's insane. That's insane.
Pardon me. And, yeah. They, of course, didn't see the inside of the house. They're not privy to see the slaughter process. And they didn't see the environment where the meat was handled. All they knew is the price was right.
Okay.
There's a reason that price is right. As the business grew, of course, Linda, she dips out, and her departure at this point matters because she's the only one who escapes the environment entirely.
Yeah, good for her.
David and Willie Boy are fully immersed in it. And by the mid-1960s, neither of them was a kid anymore.
Correct.
Neither of them are students anymore. And they're not learning trades outside the farm. They weren't being guided. They're labor.
Yeah.
And the filthy, violent, unregulated farm is the only life they really know.
Well, of course it is.
Now, here is where shit gets a little bit fucking wacky.
Oh, now it gets wacky?
It gets wackier. We're moving from wacky to kooky.
Wacky to kooky. Okay.
So, by 1967, this fucking family, the Picktons, are kind of already operating outside the boundaries of what most people recognize as normal.
Understatement.
To say the least. least.
Of this week.
So,
oh my God.
That year, 1967, David Pickton, still a teenager, but not a kid anymore, gets his driver's license. And like everything else in the family, driving came without guidance, rules, or any kind of fucking accountability. And he used the farm vehicles freely, including his father's truck.
Okay.
So on the evening of October 17th, 1967, David was driving the truck through an area near the farm when he struck a 14-year-old kid named Timothy Barrett, who was walking home from a friend's house. He hit him hard. It was a severe impact. The autopsy showed that his hip was fractured and he had hemorrhages.
Oh my God.
And a fractured skull.
Oh, he was hit hard.
Yeah. So instead of stopping to help, what's David do? He panics and drives away, leaving this Timothy kid critically injured in the road.
Oh my God.
So he goes straight home and surprisingly tells his parents immediately what has happened. You know?
Yeah, because you wouldn't think that would have been his forethought. It would just been like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Just hit someone.
So Leonard and Louise, they're like, well, shit. They don't call the police. They don't call any kind of emergency assistance. Their first concern is the truck.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, dear God.
So the damage was obvious. There's a deep bowl-shaped dent in the front. There's blood on the vehicle. And Leonard and Louise, of course, make an immediate decision to disappear the evidence.
Oh.
So David's told to take the truck to the family mechanic. And this mechanic, of course, finds the situation alarming. He's like, the damage doesn't really match the story you're giving me. You know, David's claiming that something fell. But the mechanic's like, well, fucking, that's blood. You know? And,
you can't deny that. Yeah.
So he agrees to fix the dent, but he refuses to paint over the blood. Good. Later saying that he wanted no part in whatever had obviously happened. But, you know, he still fixed the fucking dent.
Yeah. So now he has a part of it, whether he wants to admit it or not.
Yeah. So while this is going on, Louise decides to, you know, comb her beard and go out looking for Timothy, the kid that got hit.
Oh, no.
And she finds him still alive, badly fucking injured. He's bleeding. You know, he's clearly not having a fucking good time on the side of the road.
Correct.
And instead of calling for help, she decides she's going to roll this poor boy's body off the road and into a fucking ditch.
What?
Yeah. So she pushes him into the ditch where he rolls down and lands face first in some water.
Oh my God.
And because he's like unconscious and fucking can't do anything, the poor kid fucking drowns.
That's awful.
So he very much could have survived.
Yeah.
Very much. He might have been a little fucked up, but he probably would have went on to live a productive life still.
Oh yeah.
Maybe being a little slow. Fractured skull. Don't know how that's going to play out.
Right, exactly.
But for damn sure, he'd be breathing.
Yeah, he would have been breathing.
But thanks to this bearded witch roaming the countryside,
he drowns.
She's like, I'm going to roll your body down this fucking ditch just to get you off the road so nobody can fucking see you.
Oh, my God.
And he dies fucking drowning. So when, you know, Timothy fails to come home, his family organizes a search, and his father, who's a member of the Royal Canadian Air Force, this poor man finds his son's shoe in the road, sees blood, follows the trail of blood, and they discover Timothy's body in the ditch.
Oh my God.
Like I briefly mentioned, he had a fractured pelvis, skull fracture, severe hemorrhaging, but none of that would have been fatal. And he very much would have survived if he had received medical attention. and his cause of death was drowning.
That is
so.
That's bizarre. It just makes me angry.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're about to get much, much angrier.
Okay.
So the mechanic is sitting at home. You know, he's done fucking being a grease monkey for the day. He's having a beer on the couch and he's watching the news.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, what the fuck? Because they're talking about this dead kid. And he starts putting two and two together.
Oh.
And he realizes that David hit this kid with the truck and then brought it to him to get fixed.
Oh.
So this dude, this mechanic, 100% does the right thing.
Oh, he calls the police.
Regardless of being a fucking family friend, he calls the fucking police immediately.
Awesome.
And is like, this is what I fucking know. And, you know, they come out and they're able to match paint from the Pickton's vehicle to Timothy's injuries.
Good.
Now, despite this, David's juvenile.
Oh, because he's not 18.
And receives probation, and they suspend his license until he turns 21. The only charge he got was leaving the scene of an accident. Louise, of course, gets away with murder because they assume that the force of him being hit caused him to go into the ditch. And it's just an unfortunate circumstance that because of the way he landed, he drowned in a shallow creek. When that's not at all what the fuck happened.
Okay. I will be mad in my corner. Oh my God.
So the Picktons learned something important. They can do almost anything and face very little consequence. So after Timothy Barrett's death, nothing changes at their fucking farm. At least not in any way that, you know, suggests remorse or fear or accountability of any sort. If anything, the only thing it does is close the family ranks.
That's insane.
Yeah. So David continues working on the farm. You know, Pops is continuing managing the land and the assets. Louise is firmly in control of the household, the money, the food, decisions. What had happened was basically treated as an inconvenience, not any kind of tragedy.
Oh my God.
So conditions inside the house continue to deteriorate. Like I said, there's no shower. They brought the shitty wash basin with them. Fucking
oh my God.
Shit everywhere. And Louise decides she's going to start locking away food in cabinets that only she can access.
So now she's going to try to starve out her family.
Yeah. So in addition to being constantly filthy, dirty clothes, now, you know, neglect is their daily life and they don't get to fucking eat either.
You know, the only thing that they could probably eat without anybody really noticing or caring was whatever slop that they were bringing to the pigs.
Yeah.
And that's so heartbreaking. Like, no one should have been treated like this.
No.
And they shouldn't have killed that kid, but I have a lot of thoughts in my brain.
Do you?
Yeah. Some of them not good, and some of them, like, I don't know. I just can't imagine that you have all this income. You still can't buy yourself a washing machine. You had to bring your filthy ass shithole with you onto your new property to continue to let your animals roam freely. There's no consequences for any of that. And now psycho bitch mom is like, you're not doing enough work. I mean, I don't know if this is what her thoughts were, but now she's going to lock up the food so she can have further control over what's happening.
Yeah.
I'm surprised these boys didn't kill her. I'm just saying, I know that's mom. And like, you're not supposed to want to kill your parents, but I'm just saying It's unfortunate that they were so used to being treated so poorly and so harshly that the thought of not having mom around anymore wasn't something that they were considering.
Yes.
Oh. All right. Thanks for listening to my dad. My tangent there.
It's going to get a hell of a lot worse still. So as this meat locker kind of settles into its role as the farm's public-facing business, David is beginning to grow restless. So unlike Willie, David doesn't really see the farm as a place of routine or obligation. He sees it as a launching point, something he can use and leverage and expand. He believed that the property and equipment and the money were his by right, and kind of like would get grumpy about any limitation placed on him, especially by Louise. So he wants way more income streams, more movement, more control. And he kind of begins experimenting with side ventures that existed adjacent to the farm, but weren't always cleanly separated from it.
Oh, gotcha.
And they're not really, they're not outright criminal operations yet, but they kind of live in the gray area. You know what I mean? They're loosely regulated, poorly documented, and really executed without Louisa's full knowledge or approval.
Oh, so operating something behind her back and under her nose.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Like criminal operations do.
Yeah, quietly.
So one of the earliest signs of this mindset was David's approach to labor and assets. He kind of treated equipment as interchangeable between ventures and people as disposable, and rules as really suggestions. And if something could be repurposed, it was. And if someone could be pressured, they were. So David was not detail-oriented in the way Louise was. He was opportunistic.
Oh, gotcha.
And this, of course, created constant tension.
Yeah.
Because, Louise, she wants obedience and structure.
Yes.
And David's like, no, I want freedom and growth. So he kind of resents her control over finances and the decision-making and views it as an obstacle rather than a safeguard. And he would kind of push back in small ways at first, ignoring instructions, skirting oversight, and taking risks without permission. But the pattern's already getting set. And his personality also contrasted sharply with Willie's. Willie was quiet. David was loud. Willie absorbed mistreatment. David inflicted it. Because remember, he's the fucking bigger one. He's fucking giant. He's got a volatile temper, little patience, and a habit of asserting dominance through intimidation. So he's more like his dad.
Yeah, a lot more.
And on the farm, that dominance kind of extended not just to the workers there, but to Willie. David treated Willie as lesser, someone to be mocked, ordered, or overridden. And he allowed everybody else at the farm to do the fucking same thing. So the hierarchy of things was very clear. Louise was at the top. David was beneath her, but constantly pushing upward. And Willie is firmly cemented at the fucking bottom of things. So even at this stage, people who encountered David described him as abrasive and erratic. And he was the kind of person who escalated conflicts rather than resolved them. And he would turn disagreements into power struggles. Now, while this meat locker, B&C Frosted Foods, projected stability to the outside world, David's behavior was already introducing cracks beneath the surface. And he was testing how far he could go and how much he could take and how much disorder the system could absorb before it pushed back. And slowly, the farm begins to change around him. So by the late 1980s now, the Pickton farm no longer feels like a functioning family operation. It's completely fucking unstable.
Yeah, I mean, you're 20 years in, so
on the surface, this B&C Frosted Foods continues to operate. Pigs are raised, slaughtered, and processed. Deliveries are going out. Money's still coming in, but the structure that kind of once held the property together was weakening, and the tone of daily life has changed.
Mm-hmm. I don't doubt it. Because, I mean, you keep going and going and going. Something's got to break. Something's going to give. Right. It sounds like David's breaking it.
So, yeah. I mean, these fucking kids, they're fucking just junior fucking dirtbags for sure.
Yeah, these two boys.
So, I know, do you hear that?
The dogs?
Some fucking ambience to our podcast, some barking ass dogs.
There you go.
I don't know if you listeners can hear that, but
we can.
We can hear it.
And our headphones are on, and we can still hear them. Oh my goodness.
So, yeah, shit's just not good on this fucking farm.
No.
At all.
No.
And, I just can't get over fucking thinking about what it must smell like.
I don't want to think about that smell.
Yeah.
I really don't. I grew up with chickens and having to go and clean out the hen house. And then, you get all the chicken shit out, and then you put the shavings back down, and in a week you're back out there doing the same. It stinks. It stinks. I would tell you that it was foul, but that's not a very nice thing to say. But I mean, oh my God. Yeah, cleaning the chicken coop. Not one of my favorite chores.
Right. It doesn't sound fun.
No, but I'll tell you, you get out there and it's just you and the chickens, and they're looking at you crazy because you're taking away places that they've pooped in, but then they're happy because now they've got a clean place to poop in. It's you had a lot of time to think as a kid when you were doing that.
So let's talk about by the time outsiders kind of start noticing something's off at this fucking place,
mm-hmm.
the dysfunction has already fucking normalized itself. So neighbors would complain about noise first,
mm-hmm.
engines running late into the night, machinery clanking at all hours, floodlights illuminating the property well past midnight. The farm never really slept.
Holy cow.
And no one really seemed interested in making it quiet.
Probably not.
And then, of course, there's the smell. People nearby described a heavy, sour stench that lingered in the air and seeped into their homes. Rotting garbage, animal waste, decomposition, and complaints were made, but inspections, when they happened at all, were just cursory. The Picktons always had an explanation. Farming is messy, pigs smell, nothing illegal here.
Yeah, of course.
But, of course, the visitors noticed other things. The house was filthy beyond what most people associate with farm living.
Right.
The garbage, the bugs, all that fucking just nasty fucking shit.
Yeah, no, thank you. That just makes my skin crawl thinking of all the animal feces and then the bugs on top of it. No, thanks.
Right. So what kind of is keeping the place going at this point isn't good farming. It's the money coming in from everywhere except legitimate agriculture.
Oh.
And just enough of it to kind of make everything look functional from the outside. So eventually Leonard dies. Like he does. And ownership of the land shifts into kind of a shared, unstable arrangement. Now, Louise, of course, retains control over the inheritance and the money, doling it out selectively. But the decision that mattered more than anyone realized at the time limited Willie's access to the cash, like I said. And it kind of forced both brothers to find other ways to generate income.
Oh.
And they did. And David was the driver of this thing. So, you know, he kind of bounces from scheme to scheme with no long-term plan. He does topsoil delivery, demolition contracts, hauling jobs, you know, blah, blah, blah. And the topsoil business was one of the earliest red flags because he was selling soil taken directly from the farm. And this was soil that was contaminated with fuel runoff, decomposing junk cars, like animal waste and fucking trash.
So it's not clean by any means.
Yeah. So, of course, the buyers would complain, but you think the Picktons gave a fuck?
No.
Fuck no. They didn't give a shit.
No.
Like, yeah, fucking a sale is a sale. Fucking buyer beware.
You took our dirt, we took your money.
So this is when junk cars start appearing in large numbers. Not one or two, but literally dozens, then dozens more. And they're vehicles that are being stripped for parts. Their engines are being removed and the frames are just kind of being left to rot into the ground with the fuel and oil just leaching into the soil. So this is what this fucking dickbag's selling people. Good luck growing fucking crops.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so the farm kind of slowly transforms from a farm into a scrapyard, you know, and a chop shop and a dumping ground.
That's insane. So,
and David had a shit ton of connections, including biker associates that were in Hell's Angels.
Get out.
So now you got, you know, these fellas fucking hanging around.
Oh my word.
And it you know, stolen vehicles are being stored on the property. I mean, I'm telling you, like,
oh my God,
it doesn't seem real. Any of this, like, this whole fucking thing.
This seems like a movie script,
right?
More than
it
anything.
Seems so made up, but all of this shit fucking actually fucking happened.
That's insane.
So he's got all these fucking air quote workers, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, they're being promised pay, but of course he's not paying them.
No.
So they would complain. They'd try to intimidate them. And some of them would just straight up steal equipment and try to sell it so that they could get money. And these are the ones that the Picktons couldn't outright, like, bully into being a fucking member of the organization.
Right.
It's like, well, you want to get paid? Well, go steal this fucking car. So at a certain point, this place stops being a working farm, and it becomes a gathering place. And not really accidentally, but really deliberately, because David's encouraging it. He likes the attention and the chaos and surrounding himself with people who make him feel powerful. Which is fucking batshit fucking bananas.
He's friends with bikers.
Yeah, so, you know, we got the Hells Angels showing up. And just basically it's turning into a giant fucking party farm.
That's insane. So what happens to the pigs? Are they still there?
The pigs are still there. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. So they still have pigs. They've got a chop shop and Hell's Angels.
Yes. And now the Hell's Angels are hanging out.
They're hanging out. They're like, we like this.
Right. And I think we very much have to end it here.
I think you're right. It's a lot of information.
There's a lot to absorb, and there's so much more coming up.
Yeah.
And this might have to be 4 episodes.
Hey.
It might just have to be.
I think
because
you're
again,
correct.
we have not even gotten into his first encounter with a female yet, which is coming up.
A female human, right?
So, I mean, oh shit, yeah. I mean, we've been talking about this for an hour and 45 minutes. It's longer than our normal run time.
It is. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So we're going to leave it there for now.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for listening.
Yes, thank you.
Make sure you give our website a look-see. Like I said, you can find all the relevant stuff to everything on there. And we will have more about this horrendous human being, Robert Willie Pickton, Piggy.
Rat face.
Oh, God, there's so much coming. There's so much fucking coming still. It is fucking baffling.
Oh, my God. I can't imagine.
I mean, this is one of those fucking cases where I want to just take a shower now after talking about it.
Yeah.
Because it's just like I imagine the bugs and the shit in that fucking house.
Yep. Nope.
So,
makes my skin crawl.
Right. So tune in next week. The episode will release on time. I promise. I'll get my shit together and get it done. And we'll have more for you.
We will.
Filthy fucking human.
Filthy animal.
Do we want to mention anything else before we close out?
Not that I can think of.
All right. Well, then we will leave it there.
And that's another night in the pines.
Remember, keep your eyes open.
And your footsteps light.
Because in the pines,
the truth never stays buried.